big stories across northern Lincolnshire and East Yorkshire with Adam Wilde
on BBC Radio Humberside.
Now, residents living near a huge rubbish dump next to the M62 in East Yorkshire are calling for action to be taken against the operators. The site near Gilberdyke has grown in recent months and become a subject of friction between local residents and the company which runs it. Our environment correspondent Siobhan Robbins has more.
Well, it's a huge issue and one the residents here have been complaining about for several months. And the crux of the matter is too much rubbish is being dumped here. This mound behind me stands 10 metres taller than it should be, standing at 18 metres rather than the 8 that's allowed. Last year, at least 11,000 extra tonnes of rubbish were dumped here. And the site actually broke its 70,000 annual tonnage in just 9 months. And that, of course, is having a huge knock-on on people living here. And to tell us a bit more about that, I'm joined now by Kevin Clifford, who lives in this house here. Kevin, what type of impact has the extension of this site had on you?
On me personally, I've had to live with it for 30-odd years. And rather than diminishing as time has passed, it's actually increasing the problems in the last 6 to 8 months.
And what sort of problems does it have, though?
Well, all the usual problems associated with the tip, the vermin, the litter, the smell. But one of the major problems is the one you've already alluded to, and that's the height, which is just growing higher and higher and higher.
What do you want the council to do now? They're responsible for keeping this in line in terms of height.
Yes, I'd like them to take enforcement action, something they've seemed very reticent to do. The local residents, the parish councils have all been pressing them to take enforcement action against the operators because of the height, which is considerably higher than it should be, over twice the height it's allowed. But yet the council seem very reticent to do anything about it.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, East Riding Council say they are trying to resolve this. I have spoken to the owners as well, City Plant Limited, who have till the 20th to bring this in line. They say they are hoping to bring the level of this rubbish down.
Siobhan Robbins reporting. Well, earlier in the programme, we heard from the East Riding Council. Their Strategic Development Services Manager is Andy Wainwright.
Very sympathetic to the concerns of the local residents, particularly with the issues that they've had to experience over the last couple of months, particularly with mud on the road and the height of the tip and the working hours of the site.
And why has it been allowed to get to this point?
What we always try and do, there are planning consents in place for the operation at the site. We always try and work with the operator and the local community to ensure that the site can be worked without any significant impact in terms of impact on local amenity. The council have been working closely with the Environment Agency and the operator to try and reduce some of the problems that are being experienced, particularly the mud on the road issue. Hopefully that matter is getting itself resolved with the new equipment on the site that the operator is proposing to introduce.
That's Andy Wainwright from the East Riding Council. More on this story tonight's Look North, 6:30 on BBC One.
On 94.